Ooh. Hello, my people. How is everybody doing? It's your boy here once again, Pharrell with Discover with Pharrell. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and supporting my content. I appreciate so very much. If you are new here, welcome and don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and don't forget the notification bell because you're gonna be loving the videos I'm going to be uploading very soon. If you are a subscriber already, please share with your friends, share with your family, share with everybody so that we can discover ourselves, so that we can grow together. Welcome back. This is Discover with Pharrell. So today is an exciting day. Say what? Yes, because we are answering your questions. Yeah. Your questions about working abroad, about being in school here, studying here, and what you need to know. So come on with me and let's delve into the questions that you had. So today, so guys, welcome back. So today I received a lot of questions or some few questions about life here and about studying here, about going to school here, about working here. And so before I answer some of the questions, I would like to say something small about moving here and working. So me personally, I've been here for almost now 3 years in the US, and yeah, this is not my first country to be in. I've been in Europe, so I'll just share the little experience that I have here in the US. So if you want to come here, so some people are asking a lot of questions about school, about working here. They need a job here, they need to work here. But I want to tell you that right now we have a lot of people who have lost their jobs, especially here in the US, because of the pandemic. We have a lot of people who are not working right now. Why? Because so many companies laid off their workers because of the pandemic, and it's happening everywhere. But that is not to say that you cannot work here. To be here, I mean, to work here in the US, you must be here in the first place. I know there are a few companies which can offer you jobs when you're still there, but they are very few. Because if they don't have the workforce here, of course, they're going to go outside and try to bring in some workforce from other countries. But they must satisfy, the population here. If you are so experienced or you have an experience that somebody who is here doesn't have, of course they'll come for you. But that rarely happens. It happens with a very small percentage of companies. So in order for you to get a job, you have to be here, practically speaking. So you must find ways to get here so that now you can apply for a job here inside the US in any state. So what I would advise you is just find ways to be here first so that now you can get a job. I hope that is very clear. And of course, I talked in my last videos, the best way to be here is through a green card. That is the most secure way. That is the most, that is the best way to be here actually. Because when you're given that visa, you are a permanent resident. Like you have almost all the rights of a citizen. And did you get that? Yes, you are a permanent resident if you win a green card. So if you're given a green card, you've been given a lot of opportunities, endless opportunities, and you're treated like a citizen. The only thing that you cannot do, there are some things that you cannot, like voting. You don't have the voting rights until you become an actual citizen, until you get that citizenship. So green card is the best way to be here. So if you get a green card and if you're here, it's very easy for you to get a job. So another thing I would like to put outside there is that it also depends on which kind of profession that you are in. These people, especially these people who are in the medical profession, like right now, I talked about, you know, there's a shortage of nurses. These people in the health sector, they need help in that. So there are a lot of people outside there. Maybe you've done nursing, and there are a lot of companies that are bringing people in here. So you just go, online and like register. I know a lot of people are doing these NECLEX exams for nurses, and if you follow the process, of course, it's a tedious process. If you follow the process, they're gonna, if you do the exams, you pass them, and you follow all the process, they're gonna help you apply for the visa, and then you come here with your family. So that is one way, other than the green card, to come over here if you're a nurse. It is, it might take 2 to 3 years to get here, but it's good to start the process. So start the process of applying for the exams. You do them, you be here, they give you a job, they give you opportunities to go back to school, and that is wonderful. And you're given a visa. If you have children, if you married, you come with the whole of your family. So that is very good for you. So before I answer some of the question, please make sure you watch these videos to the end. Before I answer the question that I received, I want to talk about education here. So another way to come to the US is through education. You can apply, you can apply for a bachelor's here, you can apply for a master's here. Yeah, that is another way to come here. But if you're here already, I hear some people asking me about, how can I transfer my courses that I did in Kenya. Yes, I myself did that. So when you come here, and if you're here already and you want to transfer your credits or transfer your degree, or whatever you did back home, so you need to apply to a college, and then you need to talk to them and ask if they have a transfer program, and then they'll direct you. So we have these international bodies that you send your transcripts to. So mine, I sent to World Education Services, and I'm not promoting them, but I'm just saying I sent my transcript to World Education Services, and they did an analysis. So then the results came in, and I was able to give them to my college, and they were able to transfer some of the credit. So that means I don't have to repeat some things I did in Kenya. So I have to start at a certain level. So you can do the same. There are so many bodies here but first you have to talk to your college if they allow a certain body to do the analysis, your result, your transcript analysis, so that they can tell you how to proceed. So if you have some education elsewhere, it's not good to just throw it away, to the wind. So just get your results analyzed, and then they'll tell you what you have in the American system. So that is what I did. So when you're applying for school, if you're outside here, or if you're in Kenya and you want to apply for school here, first you have to look for the school. You have to look for the options that you have, the school that you want. Is it a bachelor's? Is it a master's? But I've seen so many people coming here as a master's student. So the first thing is to find a school, look at the requirements that they have, the transcript requirement, the English requirement. Some want you to do a GRE test. So just look at all those tests that they need. and then have them ready. Also, they will, because some schools want a deposit, for you to pay fees. Some schools have like $10,000 to $20,000 a year, the fees. Some are 20,000 to 40,000, depending on the program that you are applying for. So I would urge you to do some due diligence and just find out what school that you want to go to. But the best option is to look for community colleges. Community colleges are very nice, they are cheap, and you can get scholarships. Go to their website, find if they have a scholarship. They're offering scholarship for international students. Apply, you never know. So if you have money, or if you have somebody, of course they'll ask you to give them a deposit, or to give them some financial documents, so that they know that you can support yourself. So if you have somebody here, your family, like they can give state bank statements, that can be a very good thing. So yeah, apply. There's nothing wrong with applying. Apply to community colleges. Look for scholarships. Look for people to give you statements if they are able to do that. Yeah, and that is one way to get here. That is one way to get education in the USA. So after applying for a school, of course, you'll need a visa, a student visa. So of course, the school that you are applying has to qualify. And of course, I'll give a link, a US government link, the type of visas that are there. We have several categories. So the type of visa that you're applying depends on what you're coming to do here. So if you're coming here for school, there is the F1 visa, and of course your school has to qualify under the service program. Service means the student exchange visa, program. So there's a list of schools that qualify. So in that website, you'll see a list of all the schools that qualify for that program. That means that you can apply an F1 visa under that school. So that is the next step. You apply for your visa. And of course, some of the visas allow you to just be a student and also work part-time. You can work and also be a student. That means you can be able to support yourself. So the main thing is getting here. If you have all the documents, if you have everything that is required, and you got here, then the rest will be easy for you. Of course, you can come here after your studies, after your bachelor's, after your associates, apply for a master's. Then after that, apply for a job here. Who knows? Then you'll be given apply for a green card. You'll be given a green card. So just try your level best, and you never know the outcome. That's what I tell people. Just try, go on trying, and see what happens to you. Yep. I want to answer some questions that some people ask me, and I'll just be as simple as possible and as detailed as possible, so that I can answer everybody. Yeah. So we have somebody. I'll not just mention your name, but just mention the question. So hi, are there any job opportunities in the US at the moment? I'm a registered public health officer. Congratulations for your registration. And yeah, of course there are job opportunities, but as I said in my video, like if you listen, you have to be here to get a job. You cannot just apply when you're in Kenya or when you're anywhere else to get a job that somebody from here cannot get. So you have to find ways to be here so that you can get a job. And of course, sometimes when you come here, if you're a doctor, if you're a nurse, if you're a public health officer, you don't just work. Come direct and start working. You have to like retrain a little bit. Yeah, so you don't just come out of me. I was an occupational therapist, but I don't work as an OT right now because I have to go back to school and get licensed here. So the best thing I would tell you is apply for a green card, apply, for a scholarship, apply for a master's, and then see you on this side. So another person here, I'm a registered nurse in Kenya. Here in Kenya, I saw your post on one. So I would like to work there. If you don't mind, can you explain to me the procedure one has to undertake for him or her to work there? I have 3 years experience as a nurse. Congratulations on your experience, and for the good job that you guys are doing as nurses outside there. So like I said, you can apply for the NECLEX exam. I'll be pinning some links down there on my video so that you can see how you can start the process. It is a tedious process, but you have to believe in yourself, so that you can complete it. So before you get a visa, you have to do some exams, especially as a nurse. So I would like to encourage you, please go there, register, start those processes, and maybe you find yourself here. All the very best. Um, so um, tell me how to get a job abroad. As I said, you have to be here. So another question here. I have a question. Did you move to the States clueless? You had a job already. No, I didn't have a job already. I won a green card, and that's how I found myself here. So you maybe you can just go ahead in October, apply for a green card, and just wait for your luck. So she's asking because she has a valid visitor's visa. I've been thinking of moving, but I'm afraid to move without a plan. What would be your advice? Yeah, that's good. That's good because you have a visitor's visa already, and congratulations for that. So, having a visitor's visa, I understand sometimes you're given like a 5-year visa, which is renewable. Like you come, go back, come again, go back. So don't come here and overstay, because when you overstay, that's it. So just make sure your status is right. Like come, stay for a few months, go back, or stay for a year, go back, then come back again. Yeah, you're very lucky you have the visitor's visa. So I don't know what you mean by saying you're thinking of moving, because that is not a permanent visa. But of course, you can be coming and going. Please, I would like to advise you to apply for the permanent visa, the green card. That would be very helpful for you. So yeah. So another question. I am a pharmacy technician, and I'm in water. I don't know what you mean, but if you need a job, I've already explained that. So there's another person here. Hi, bro. I'm in Kenya, but I'm a plumber. Can I get a job in the US? Yeah, you can get a job anywhere. So you just believe in yourself and do the right thing, follow the right steps that I've provided up there, and then you never know what will happen. So let's go. Thank you so much, guys, for these questions, and I'm just answering them as they come to the best of my knowledge. So there's another guy here. So how can a fully graduated doctor secure a job outside Kenya? Easiest and cheapest way you might know. I graduated 2 years ago from Nairobi University, bachelor's in medicine and master's in surgery. Wow, bro. Wow, congratulations for that. That is no simple task to accomplish. So as I said, people in the medical field, you guys, you're front workers, and you're needed everywhere. So my first advice, apply for a green card. My other advice, you can proceed with your postgraduate, education, you can apply for a scholarship here. And I think you just go and do some research, for schools that offer medicine, and you can do your PhD and just do your postgraduate studies, and that will help you. You never know if you can secure a job. So congratulations for that. So just find a school, apply for one, and also at the same time apply for a green card. That would be so good for you. And also you can find some companies. There are so many private companies that you can look for and see if they need doctors. And I said trying. It doesn't cost you anything. You just try. Let the world know about you. So yeah, let's go. So we have another one here. So much interested in moving to the UK. I am a nurse by profession. Oh, congratulations. So kindly advise. So yeah, uh, sir, I posted on my last video, I posted a link of how, the US government has a lot of, the UK government has a lot of job opportunities, especially for Kenyans. So if you just follow that link, and in my previous video, you find all the jobs there and how you can apply, and all the best. Yeah, so you are very important there. So hello, just a small quiz. Are there opportunities for nurse aides in the UK? Kindly advise. Yeah, there are a lot of jobs there. Please check the link I posted in my other video. So another question here: how was your journey? Was it easy to acquire the visa? I have been dreaming of this Western country since I was young. Of course, the journey wasn't very easy for me per se. Will I say it was easy to get a visa? Of course, I applied for a green card, but of course, when you win the green card, you're not guaranteed for a visa. You have to go to a visa interview, you have to go for your medical. So a lot of things can happen in between that can make you be denied that visa. So it wasn't easy, but at the same time, it wasn't so difficult because it went on smoothly. But you have to be very patient because it's a long time. You have to wait for a long time for you to be given a visa. So until you get that visa, that's when you know, okay, I'm moving now. So yeah, it wasn't so hard for me. So that was my journey, and you can check my other videos up there. Okay, so um, so how can a Kenyan get a job there, or for somebody who wants a fresh start? I think I've answered that question there. Yep. Hello, Pharrell. I have been watching your videos. I have a bachelor's degree in natural resources, certificates in GIS and remote sensing, peace and conflict resolution. How can you help me get a job abroad? Congratulations on your achievements. Please, as I said, you can apply for a visa, for a green card visa. You can apply for school here. That would be so beneficial to you. And how do people get to abroad? Because for the last 3 years, we have been pushing for my mom to come to the USA, but it's like impossible. No one wants to do us an invitation letter because we were told that you must have an invitee. Are there any other options, please? Yes, of course. If you're pushing for your mom to be here, so I don't know if you have anybody here, or how is she coming, because if you want your mom to be here, there must be a host. There must be a person who is inviting her, or where she's going. It depends. The state the state you're going to depends on your where your host is living. That's where you will go. So, and that's why you need a letter of invitation. Because I don't know if there are any other options, because you need to have a person. You need to have an address where you're going to. Or if you just have money, you can rent out an apartment and everything you can provide for yourself. That is the other option. So yeah, you need somebody to invite you. Hello, bro. I'm planning to fly to Canada. Would you please tell me the challenges Black people face in foreign countries? I'm sure you have experienced now that you are in Atlanta. So I would say that, if you're going to a new place, you're not going there because, of course, it's good to anticipate, discrimination and everything. And when you're talking about the, race issues, there has been there for a long, long time. And we've seen on social media, we've seen on the media, on TVs and everything, that these are issues that we live with. But I would like to say, you don't let those issues control your life. You have a reason why you're going there, or why you're going to another place, to another country. You know, and so you have to live with that. You have to have a positive mind, and you need to know why you're going there. Are you going there to work? Are you going there, to look for money, for education? Just go there. And of course, I will not tell you to ignore. You just find ways to live in that country or whatever place that you are going to. So for me individually, I've not had like major incidents where I've been discriminated against. Of course, we have a few people here and there, but see it sometimes it's very very minimal. So yeah, it's good to be free. You're living in a free country, so nobody will just tell you anything, because you have the rights to be there. You have the legal rights to be there. So I don't have any major things that I have experienced as a Black person, but I can say, of course, sometimes you don't feel comfortable, because this is not your country. Even if, like when you go outside or in another person's house, of course you don't feel 100% comfortable. So yeah, so just go there, do what you have to do, and yeah, live live your life, live with other people, be happy with other people, just be free with other people who are of different religion, different culture, different race, different tribes. It is not about that. It's about being humans and doing what we came to do on this planet. Yeah, so don't focus so much on the challenges. Focus on what is making you go there. So yeah, that is what I would say for now. And then the last question. So I'm from Kenya and I would wish to travel to Australia. Is there any way you can advise on the kind of visa that I can go for, apart from study visa and scholarship, because my family can't raise the fees? Yeah, so why are you traveling there? Because you didn't say, but I would like to say, just have you tried getting a scholarship? Because that's a great way to just try and get there. So are you going there to visit? Because we have also visitors visa. Try getting jobs. Try researching companies that are offering job to international applicants. So that is what I would advise. I've not really researched about Australia, but I will, and I'll come back to you. Thank you and I appreciate your question. So I think, guys, that is all for today. So thank you for your questions. I hope I answered them as they came. So I would just like to emphasize that, if you want to go to any country abroad, it's not only US, US, Canada, Australia, anywhere. Just do some due diligence, know what they require, and yes, just follow the procedures and be there. Go explore the world, go explore the opportunities outside there. You never know what is, waiting for you. But don't just sit down and wait for manna to fall from heaven, guys. You have to do some work. You have to be there outside, research, buy bundles if you don't have Wi-Fi, research, make phone calls, and ask questions, and we will guide you whenever we can. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you for supporting me. Please like this video. Please share with your friends so that we can all of us help each other. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, this is Discover with Pharrell. Bye bye.